Chosen ones, your ability to show up for yourself helps others show up for themselves. See, as chosen ones, fam, we have been through the wire, literally. So when we have developed a level of consistency and discipline, it's because internally we are tired of being stagnant. We are tired of living in old timelines. And we are tired of repeating cycles. So we consistently show up every day and we break those cycles by showing up for ourselves and making the right decisions for a strategic glow up and a strategic evolution in our own lives. And every time we show up for ourselves, whether it's going to the gym and improving our body and improving our mind and improving our confidence, it's helping other people show up for themselves in that same manner because they see the results that you are getting from showing up for yourself every day. See, they see how your body look. You are very in shape. You are very handsome. You are very beautiful. If you are a woman listening to this, you are very beautiful. And it's because you put the work in and you showed up for yourself every day. So every time you showed up, you were stacking days, you were stacking hours. And as you were stacking those days and hours, it allowed you to see so much progress over time, family. And now that you are seeing the great progress, you you got addicted to it in a good way. You got addicted to self-improvement. You got so confident in yourself from the results that you were seeing. You didn't get big-headed, but by you seeing the results, you was like, if I can look like this, well, what can I look like in the next 6 months if I keep going? I'm gonna look even better. So by you being self-aware and seeing what areas that you need to work on in your life and you show up consistently every day, fam, you becoming cold on another level and you cannot be messed with, family. So I'm here to tell you, keep showing up to the gym and building your dream physique. Keep on showing up to build that mental strength and keep on showing up whatever and however you feeling. If you feeling scared, if you're feeling if you are feeling tired. It's been many times where I was tired. It's been many times where I've actually been working out and I get through my workout, but once I hit cardio, I'm falling asleep. Like I'm literally falling asleep doing cardio, fam. It's because I'm so exhausted from doing everything in my day. And, you know, I still finish. I still find a way to dig deep and finish. And on those days, you appreciate your hard work, your effort, and your tenacity because you sit there and you look at yourself, you look how you look, and you like, man, every single day, no matter what's going on in my life, I still come into this place or I still wake up in my home and I grind. No matter if you got a home gym, no matter if you go into an actual gym, you still showing up and grinding every day is making you cold, family. And I'm proud of you for keep on showing up. And you probably, if you building your physique, you are probably building your financial stability in your life by you showing up and keep on making the right financial decisions and being debt free. You are helping others around you and other people that may be looking from a distance like, wow, this brother or this sister got they stuff together. Like, bro, I'm trying to be like them. I'm trying to live a life of freedom. I'm trying to live a life of stability. And in order to do that, you gotta identify your spending habits. You got to identify liabilities and assets. And you have to say to yourself every time you are buying something, you are investing in it. So is it a liability? Is it a liability or is it a asset? Once you start thinking in that frame of mind, you gonna stop buying a lot of things because you're gonna realize it's not it's not helping you in no type of way. It's not adding any value to your life. It's not holding any materialistic assets that you can use to sell or to multiply on to get more value out of it. So once you start thinking like that, your life is going to change. And once you start doing the right things with your money, like opening up a high yield savings account and, taking your money out of a regular bank account, because a regular bank account doesn't have a high recurring interest. What I mean by that is that it doesn't, a regular bank account doesn't build interest over time. That means that when you're building interest over time by your money sitting in a high yield savings account, that means that over the course of time, your money is doubling, fam. Your money is actually continuing to grow for you and work for you. You're not having to sit money into a regular checking account or a regular savings account, and it's not multiplying, it's not doubling by it sitting in there. It's just holding whatever value that's in there. So little things like that, like once you actually start to do your research and once you actually start to, take certain steps to better your life, like getting like looking at your credit report, seeing what's on your credit report, and working to get each thing off, whether you gotta pay to get it off or whether you it's loopholes to get it off. And once you clear your credit history, bro, your credit gonna go up just like that. So it's like however you are showing up in your life is it's adding more value to you as a whole. See, like I said, if you showing up for the gym, whether you showing up for your finances or whether you simply showing up for your education, bettering bettering and gaining more knowledge by you, if you're in college or high school or grade school, or you are studying abroad, by you showing up for yourself every day and reading the chapters you gotta read, doing the math you gotta do, doing the research you got to do for a science project. No matter if you studying for midterms, you studying for finals, you are studying for just a regular test as this semester goes on. By you continuously showing up for yourself and going to get free tutoring or going to study with a friend or going to paid tutoring for you. It doesn't matter. By you showing up and putting in those hours to study and taking time out of your day to go and study, you are building more blocks of confidence in yourself to do well and excel in your classes. And not only are you building confidence, you are also building so much more time of learning. And by you building that time of you learning, you are actually gaining and retaining more knowledge in whatever subject it is that you are studying for, whatever major you are studying. It's helping you excel to get that degree. It's helping you excel to, successfully graduate from studying abroad. However and wherever you are on your journey, or even if you're not in school, you may have a goal to read, 5 books in a month or 2 months or whatever time frame, or it may be a even smaller goal, just to read a chapter a day to be able to complete a book every however time frame you may have. By you showing up every day, chosen ones, and in each of those ways and many more ways, you are helping others become great as well.